Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about 12 must-have colored pencil art supplies that are essential for every beginner. If you are new here, my name is Kojo and I'm an artist. Let's get started. So this is a no-brainer, obviously, colored pencils, but which type? I prefer to use wax-based colored pencils, and the ones I use are the Prismacolor Premier pencils and the Luminance pencils from Caran d'Ache. Let's start with Prismacolor. These are premium colored pencils and I like them because they are quite easy to work with when it comes to layering, and I do a lot of layering in my drawings. They also feel creamier to work with when compared to oil-based colors. Also, they produce a smooth and even finish, which I really like. The second brand of wax-based colored pencils I use is the Luminance pencils from Caran d'Ache, as I said earlier, and the easiest way to describe them is that whatever Prismacolor pencils do, these do them a little better. They are creamier, layer more easily, and are more vibrant. Also, they have a more superior build quality when compared to the Prismacolor pencils, and of course they are a little more expensive. I will do a comparison video between these two brands, so subscribe to see that in the future. However, if you're on the budget, you do not need these pencils. The Prismacolor Premier pencils will be all you need. In fact, majority of my drawings were done with the Prismacolor pencils. I've heard people complain about the build quality of the Prismacolor pencils, and honestly, I don't think they are that bad at all. Pencils like the Caran d'Ache just take things to a whole new level, but that does not take much away from the Prismacolor pencils. Now on to papers, and they are absolutely crucial in determining the final outcome of your art. I use the Strathmore Bristol series as my main go-to paper of choice, but I'll be showing you another type of paper which I also use occasionally. So for work that require lots of layering like animal portraits, I use the vellum finish because it can accept a lot more layers compared to their smooth paper. So this is one of my recent drawings, and I was able to achieve the depth and realism you see here because I used the vellum finish. For artworks that do not require lots of layers, you may use the smooth surface paper, also from Strathmore. So this is also a Bristol vellum surface paper, however it's from their 500 series, so it's a little more expensive. The ones we spoke of earlier are from the 300 series. I just started using this paper a few days ago and I've been loving the feel of it. The roughness has some consistency to it and it works just like the 300 series, but at the same time it feels a little smooth. It's quite hard to describe, but I really like how it feels to work on. I'm working on something really interesting at the moment on this paper and I'll be sharing it with you guys soon. This is the other brand of paper I mentioned earlier, and it's Paint On from Clairefontaine. I actually started using this paper before the Bristol papers and still use it till date. It has a rough texture, even rougher than the Bristol vellum, and is very good again for animal portraits and other drawings that require multiple layers. Now let's talk about other accessories, some of which can take your drawings to a whole new level. First, let's talk about the white gel pen, which is used to pick out pure white highlights which can be difficult to create with the white colored pencils, like the white spot you see in the iris of this portrait drawing and also the shine around the eyelid. I've always maintained that the most important part of a realistic drawing is the outline, and you would need a simple graphite pencil for this. Because I use the grid method when drawing my outlines, I always keep a ruler around. I use two types of erasers, the regular eraser and the kneaded eraser. I use the kneaded eraser to dab out some extra graphite from my outlines before I start coloring, and the regular one for outright cleaning of any errors. So eventually your pencils will get shorter and you will require pencil extenders to keep using them comfortably. I bought a set of 5 inexpensive ones and they have been very useful. If you are buying extenders for Luminance pencils, you might want to be a little more specific with regards to the diameter of the extenders, because I find these don't work with Caran d'Ache pencils as the pencils are a bit wider than the diameter of my extenders. I have two types of sharpeners, a regular sharpener and an electric one. When you work with colored pencils, especially wax-based pencils, it's important to keep your pencils sharp at all times. Solvents are one of my favorite art supplies. They are essential in ensuring I get a smooth base layer which makes my drawings appear even more realistic. I use brushes to blend when using solvents. Also, I keep a dry brush around to brush off extra bits of colored pencils and erasers from the surface of the paper. To blend out smaller areas, I use a regular cotton pad. It also helps create a very smooth look when used as a blending tool. A crafting knife is very useful in creating details when drawing hair and fur. Now, I recommend you always get a set of extra white and black colored pencils because you'll be amazed how quickly you'll run out of those colors. I have a set of 12 colored pencils, each for black and white, and these are from Prismacolor. Let me know if you have any questions regarding these accessories. Have a great day and see you in the next video.